freezing here. The blizzard's so fierce. Oh, the power from the Trailblaze path isn't enough to stop the cold.
It means that we're getting closer to the Stellaron, and the heart of the Eternal Freeze.
What is this?
It's like an insect trapped in amber.
I bet the Antimatter Legion forces never thought they'd be swallowed up by the Eternal Freeze when they invaded this world. Even in the ice, could these guys still be alive? No, we've got enough on our plate.
Is it a relic left behind by the architects?
Most likely. There's something about its appearance. Very different from the uniform style of the buildings we saw.
Does it look like the palm of a huge hand to you? Hypothetically, let's say Cocolia threatens us by taking Bronya hostage.
Then I'll save her, I swear. The underworld. No. The whole of Belobog needs her leadership.
No.
Do not resist, Bronya. Accept the common will.
No! I don't want this.
Look upon their promised future, Bronya! A world without poverty, without cold, without suffering. A world where people no longer have to pray like prisoners for survival. A world that we can guard for all eternity. 700 years ago, we tried and fought unceasingly, believing that the radiance of human nature could shepherd us towards rejuvenation. And to what end? A crushing defeat. Why, when faced with irrefutable strength, is our first thought always to resist? To cover our ears instead of hearing the call? It is the conceit and cowardice entrenched in the depths of human nature, so difficult to efface. Cast them aside. Break free of the chains that bind you. The Stellaron will lead humanity to evolve, and they will.
Your brainwashing ends here, you witch!
Zila?
You came. I thought the blizzards had entombed you.
You wish! We're not going down before you do. Bronya! I don't know what happened between you and them. Even if you explained it to me, I probably wouldn't understand all the crazy details. But there are two things I do know. One, These guys have come through hell to get here, to seal this Stellaron thing. And two, do you remember what I said? If anything happened to you, I'd save you. Do you understand? Even if the damage is done, even if you've completely forgotten our promise, then I'm just gonna have to knock you out and bring you back myself.
Zila. All of you.
Finished? I think I've given you long enough to bid farewell. It's time I told you my other reason for bringing you here, Brownia. I want to witness your choice. I have told you all the truths there are to tell. The deal with the Stellaron, the wish I made to it. There are no more secrets between us. Many years ago, the voice of the Stellaron sounded in my ears for the first time. I was no different from the previous generations of Guardians. I withdrew, refused to hear. I was as you are now, bitterly defending the Architect's so-called preservation. My conviction was once steadfast, unparalleled. Until a sudden change arrived and threw everything into chaos. Another choice appeared before me. A subversion of the old order, and the welcoming of a new world. And compared to the illusory, ever more distant preservation, this was so tangible. I have agonized, long agonized over how to convey all this to you. Inevitably, the promised tomorrow will transpire. But if you were not there beside me to watch over that new world, then I would descend into torment. Branya. Enduring torment. Perhaps I should be thanking you, outsiders. The pressure you have imposed has at long last compelled me to confront my final weakness. Branya, throughout your life, I have never forced you to submit to my will. You have always, will always have a choice. As then, so now. Choose, my daughter.
Madame Cocolia, I am grateful to you for raising me and for allowing me the privilege of choice. But I am sorry, Mother. On this, our final occasion, I cannot stand with you. You say that conceit and cowardice lie in the depths of human nature. Perhaps you're right. Desperation sheds a light on the darkest recesses of the heart. What about those simply struggling for survival, fighting for something better? I've witnessed their light on the front lines, in the underworld, in places you have overlooked. Our ancestors built this city, striving in the bitter snow to prolong our civilization. Even if this world is doomed to fall apart, we should allow humanity to pave the way to its final outcome. Not hand over our fate to the seed of ruin. We are guardians, Mother, chosen from among the masses. Our duty is to preserve the world built by humanity. We are not gods. We are not arbiters. You seek to crush human nature underfoot while masquerading as an arbiter and a god. I cannot let you.
So, this is your choice. I understand, Branya. Pity. Such a pity that you will never see that resplendent world. Unable to free yourself from the shackles of your mind. You know what? You were supposed to be the mother of the new world.
The ground! It's shaking! What's happening?
That sign.
The fate of this city, of Belobog, is sealed. Its future will unfold in our hands. And you will become the foundation of the new world. You must break the old to build the new. The Supreme Guardian commands you! Rise, engine of creation!
It's one of the Architect's ancient machines! Watch out, all of you! This robot's 1,000 times bigger than Svarog!
Don't mess with me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. We have to stop it! What a headache. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I'll end your misery.
Let's make it quick.
It'll take more than that.
How can we bring a giant like this down?
Who's next?
It's Himeko!
Hello? Can you hear me? Gosh, the signal's terrible.
Himeko! You finally spared a thought for us.
What are you talking about? Weldon, I've been up on the telling you the time. You've got quite the trailblazing mission on your hands. So, how did that guy work? Or, importantly, how do you stop him from working? Over to you guys, I guess.
We'll cover you! I'll cover you!
Grab hold of me!
Outsiders! You seek to tear away Belobog's only hope! Yet here is the power imparted to me by the Stellaron! Just as it erased the Antimatter Legion, so too will it wipe you from the face of this world!
Rules are made to be broken! Let's go. Hut! Is this the universe? But I was fighting Cacolia. Why am I here? The last time I came here, I drew Nanook's gaze. Could it be?
Madam Guardian, fragmentum activity is intensifying. Almost half the commercial district has been corroded. The guards have relocated the affected residents to the outer municipal district for time being.
And the losses?
The guards... We lost 26. But
Go on.
I don't know. I cannot say for certain that they are dead. I saw firsthand the broken figures of fallen comrades pacing back and forth in the fragmentum. I cannot let them linger. It's inexplicable. That place defies reason. It's a madness.
Gepard, you must notify the bereaved. Issue emergency supplies to the residents that were saved.
We have already issued the disaster relief. But madam, if this situation continues...
I know well the consequences, Gepard. You may leave.
We know well the consequences.
700 years, Cacolia! The efforts of so many people throughout generations, and in this era, their incomplete research can finally come to fruition! To the north of Belobog, that's where the Stellaron is. Somewhere in the northern snow plains. How did it get there? And how has no one discovered it in all this time? Did someone hide it there? Maybe there's a connection to the Eternal Freeze, to the Fragmentum. Maybe there's still a way to save this world. The answers are all there, Cacolia! Give me some soldiers and we can take the research team north. We're bound to find the Stella...
Has it slipped your mind, Serval? The research you speak of is forbidden. I could have you arrested and locked away immediately.
How is that important? Cacolia, this is our greatest discovery. We could end all of this suffering. Why do you hesitate? Isn't that what you've always been hoping for? Open your eyes, get out of this cage and take a look at the city. What is there to worry about? What is there to lose?
You are tired, Landau. We'll talk again when you've come to your senses.
Come to my senses?
Guards! Miss Serval is tired. Take her to rest.
Kakalia.
Sequester her lab and detain the researchers. Their work is illegal. Impound everything as evidence. Nobody but me will be permitted to examine it.
You've changed, Kakalia. You were... I thought you cared.
We will talk again when you are calmer, Miss Serval. But your Stellaron research ends here. Serval Landau, you were my most cherished friend.
There is no place nor earth from the promised new world.
Supreme Guardian, the Fragmentum monsters are surging this way!
You must leave at once, I beg you! This place, it's too dangerous here!
Foolish. Weak.
What? Madam, what are you saying? Madam, you must leave immediately!
Only I can understand. They have eyes that do not see, ears that do not hear.
Please, madam! Leave this place with us!
Engulf them! Feast on their willful ignorance! Absolve them of their stupidity and fear!
Yuri!
Forgive me, Mother. But I still don't understand. The report states that the underworld is already suffering from fragmentum corrosion. We've withdrawn every guard. How will those below ground fend for themselves?
The automaton defense will take care of their safety. Daughter, as my successor, you must possess a holistic view of the situation. This is the most important defensive line. If the surface falls, the underground will vanish in an instant. Our defenses here must be maintained at all costs. These are the choices we make, Branya. As a leader, you must harbor the courage and foresight to choose. You, me, and every Silver Mane guard in the city, all of us must carry out a higher mission. There will come a day when you must make your own choice. Do you understand?
Higher mission?
It's still too early, Branya. Still too early. When the time is right, you will know.
The spear. Isn't that Kakolia's weapon?
It can't be.
The will of preservation has made its choice.
You know nothing of the plight of this world. Nothing of the wait for its final end.
Even if we are doomed to destruction, we will go bravely, walking hand in hand into the darkness.
No, that end won't come to pass while we're around.
Stay alert. Hit! Nice teamwork.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lance at the ready.
Who's next? Don't mess with me.
It's time. That. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward! Nice teamwork. I'm on guard. Ta-da!
What a headache.
Don't even think about crossing this line.
Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lance at the ready.
What a headache.
The power of the Stellaron is with me. You cannot triumph over me. You will not!
Nice teamwork. Hit!
Don't mess with me.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
What a headache. What? Ah! Don't mess with me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Will of Preservation!